As the April 8th eclipse inches closer, local universities are gearing up and preparing to witness this once-in-a-lifetime event, a worldwide event. And our Marissa Thomas spoke with a physicist and assistant professor at Gannon University about what they are doing to get ready. Good evening, Marissa.
Good evening, Mike. Tonight I learned even more about the eclipse and opportunities for people to spectate. While we know about solar glasses, Dr. David Horne talked a little bit on their telescopes, which will have safety filters on them and safe filtered windows too. With the solar eclipse steadily approaching, universities like Gannon are preparing not only for its students to enjoy, but also the greater community.
So outside of our Waldron Center, by the big Gannon arch that we have, there will be a public viewing available there. There will be telescopes there which will be filtered. We have also some, as I said, some custom designed windows that we've tested in our lab and are safe for people to actually use.
Physicist Dr. David Horne says Erie is the biggest city in Pennsylvania in the path of totality for the eclipse. He says the eclipse is a special experience for those visiting and natives alike.
And for the people who live here, this should be particularly important because if you don't want to travel to an eclipse, now I went to Romania to see 2 minutes and 10 seconds of eclipse once. You're living here, this hasn't happened since 1806. It's not going to happen again until 2144. And you're going to get a good 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Horne also has been booking talks to inform the community and says the eclipse also creates an opportunity to learn more about space.
It's a big subject, right? It's not just about the eclipse. Astronomy is all year round. It just happens that this is one of those very finite, very quick events that are really super spectacular, and we just happen to be underneath this thing. Increasingly, space is much more important to people. We're so dependent on space communications, and it's become an industry these days. So people are very interested in space.
And Erie News Now will have its own watch party from 1 to 4 at the Erie Sports Center. And to find out more resources on the eclipse, you can scan this QR code and it will take you to our Erie News Now Eclipse page on erienewsnow.com. Live in the studio, Marissa Thomas, Erie News Now.